That's a photo that brings back a lot of memories. I'm 19. I enlisted young, like my father, grandfather, great-grandfather. That's the final day of the Valley Forge event, which is the capstone of Army basic training. And at that very point right there, my arms have been dead for probably about an hour. I can't feel the gun in my hands. The shoulder pads on that cut off circulation almost right away. That was an age in which I didn't realize that good bags existed, you know? My name is Josh McCaffrey. I'm a product developer on the mission team, and I've been here at the ranch for over 9 years. As a product developer, I'm looking at designs, I'm building prototypes. With the experiences I've had, I think that really enriches what I do because it lets me have some perspective on what are the things that we can do to make a bag more comfortable so that the next guy isn't like me, feeling their arms go dead and wondering how the heck they're gonna keep this rifle from hitting the ground. I'm not a grand plan guy. I'm a get up and be 1% better than you were yesterday sort of guy. That's always been the approach I take when I'm building stuff here. I am really excited to be on the edge of looking at the things that we've made for decades and saying, hey, what if we tweak this just a little bit? Just this little improvement is gonna help the guy down the line whose life depends on what we put together. When I got my first 3-day assault, I fell in love. And that bag came with me everywhere. Went around the world, Kuwait to Kabul, all over Europe. It was my constant companion, and everywhere I went, I had it with me. Around 2020, I left the Army. For the most part, I was just tired. And when I got out, my bag stopped traveling with me, and it spent the next few years hanging up in my closet, gathering dust. In a lot of ways, I kind of felt like it because the military had been my driving purpose for my entire adult life before then. So I felt a lot like it, like I was gathering dust without purpose too. In 2023, I donated that pack, the one that had been with me my entire career, to a soldier in Ukraine. A friend had asked me to get involved in giving bags to the Ukraine relief effort for soldiers who really needed them. And I figured, you know what? This 3-day has one more fight left in it. I grew up in Butte, about an hour down the road away from Bozeman. I may have left it, but Butte is my roots. And I spent a whole lot of time when I was young rambling around Homestake Pass. I was a Civil Air Patrol cadet as a kid because I definitely always felt called to service. And growing up, looking over at Bozeman, I was like, oh my goodness, look at those lights, it's the big city. And I'll be honest, I graduated from high school and I stumbled over here without much of a plan. And I feel incredibly lucky to have had the opportunity. You know, Mystery Ranch has got this really wonderful, small family-owned business vibe, and that's let a lot of us work our way up. You know, to have that Bozeman ranch community and still be part of this global U.S. military community, not many people get to do that. As a Montana kid, I'm so grateful that I've had these opportunities to see the country, see the world, and still have my roots to come home to.